You are too old to save for retirement. You, by your age, are too old to save for retirement. You will never have enough saved for retirement because you have aged too much. That's what I've read in a recent study of 2,000 Americans, that they believe that based on their age, they are too old to save for retirement. In that same survey, 40% of workers believe they're going to run out of retirement savings in retirement. So what can you do? What can you do if you're older and wanting to save for retirement? Maybe you've had some difficulties, some challenges in your life that have not allowed you to save for retirement the way that you needed to, and now you find yourself in your late 40s, early 50s, and maybe even in your 60s, and you have nothing saved or very little saved for retirement. What do you do? That's what we're going to talk about today on the Your Financial EKG YouTube channel. I am here. My mission is to help you get to retirement, through retirement, and protect your ability to stay in retirement. And I want to help you today, if you're older, begin saving for retirement and give you some strategies to help you go into retirement with confidence, even if you've not saved enough for retirement. All right? So let's talk about it today. There's 4 things that you can do to help you save for retirement if you are older, and strategies that you can implement today to help you get to retirement. The first is contribute to your 401k or your IRA. If you've got a 401k at work, contribute to it. Increase that contribution to your 401k. If you don't have a 401k at work and you have access to an IRA or a Roth IRA through a custodian, begin contributing to an IRA or a Roth IRA. I'm going to show you an example at the end, how just putting in a small amount of money can lead to a lot of return over a short amount of time. So don't think by just adding an extra $100 a month or $50 a month, that's not enough. Let me tell you something. Compound interest is God's greatest gift outside of Jesus. And so just adding a little bit more over a 5, 10, 15-year time frame is going to exponentially increase your retirement savings. Now, the second thing you can do if you've not saved enough for retirement and you are older is you can work until your full retirement age for Social Security. Now, I know that doesn't sound so much like fun, working until you're 67, but if you're older and you've not saved enough for retirement, you want to maximize your Social Security. You want to work until you're 66, 67, maybe even 70, so you can get the largest chunk of a Social Security benefit. Now, listen, if you have questions about your retirement income, in the description below and also in the comment section, I put a little booklet called The Roadmap to Retirement. That's a free retirement income booklet for you. You can download that. That's also the way if you want to get in touch with me, you just select the box, yes, I want to meet with a financial advisor, and we can help answer your questions and help you save for retirement. So the second thing you want to do is work until your full retirement age or longer to maximize your Social Security. The third thing that you want to do if you've not saved enough for retirement and you're older is begin investing in a non-qualified investing account. Now, this is going to go hand in hand with the 4th tip. So I'm going to skip number 3 real quick, which is invest in a non-qualified investing account. I'm going to go to number 4. Number 4 is create a budget. Now, the reason I made create a budget last, because if I said, hey, you need to save more money for retirement, create a budget, you're going to turn me off. You're going to say, oh, he's Dave Ramsey. No. I want you to create a budget because I want you to see where you have excess money. If you're older, maybe your kids are gone. So you might have excess cash laying around that you can invest in the step number 1, your 401k or an IRA, but also step number 3 in a non-qualified investing account. What is a non-qualified investing account? Well, a non-qualified account is just an investing account in your name or in a joint name, maybe you and your spouse, and you can add add money to it. You can take money out. There's no penalty or fees to do that. There are taxes if you make money, but it's a way that you can invest in an account in the stock market, grow that money, and use it for retirement income down the road and be more tax preferential, right? When you pull money out of your IRA or 401k, you're going to pay ordinary income tax on that. But in a non-qualified account, you're going to pay capital gains if you make money. You're going to pay some interest or dividends, but it also allows you to pull money out before 59 and a half, and also there's no required minimum distribution on that money. So if you want to let it sit well past your required minimum distribution age, you can do that. So step number 3, if you feel like you're too old to invest for retirement, is start investing in a non-qualified retirement account. And number 4 is create a budget. Have a plan. Have a retirement income plan. Maybe you're 60 and you've got $80,000 saved for retirement. That's the example we're going to do on the board here. And you look at yourself and you go, man, I don't feel like I got enough time. Create a budget. Get a plan, right? I live in Tampa. We went to Panama City for vacation. Well, we had a map to get there. We had a plan on what we were going to do when we got there. And so you're going to have the same thing going into retirement, because retirement is so much more important than a vacation to Panama City. So let me give you an example on how you can start saving now little bits and have exponential returns in retirement. All right, let's do a quick example of how you can save more for retirement if you feel like you're too old, because small changes can make exponential returns in your retirement savings. So let me give you an example. I've got a 50-year-old. Their average salary is $55,000. So they're making $55,000 a year. Now there's some bonuses in there as well, but we're going to say $55,000 is his base salary. He's currently contributing 4% of his salary into his 401k. The reason he's doing 4% is because the company is matching him another 4%. So we're putting $183 a month out of his salary, and the company's putting $183 a month for the match. Okay, so we're getting a total of, what's that? $366 a month in 401k contributions. Now, he's got $80,000, or right around $80,000 saved in his 401k. And so the question I asked him, I said, first of all, you understand that you don't have enough saved to retire right now. He said, I'm not trying to retire right now. He understands that he's going to get to full retirement age. So this person already has in their mind that they're going to get to 67. Okay, so they have 17 more years of working and investing. And I asked him, I said, have you ever done a budget? Have you ever seen if you have excess cash? Because what this gentleman did have was a lot of money sitting in cash at the bank. And I said, based on how much you have saved in your 401k and based on how much you have in the bank, maybe we can repurpose some of that money, contribute more to your 401k, and increase your retirement savings by doing that. So he did a budget, and we found an extra 6% that he can contribute every month. So instead of just contributing 4% into his 401k, now we're going to put 10% into his 401k. An extra 6% is going to go towards growing his retirement savings. Remember, the rule of thumb, if you want to save enough for retirement, is to put away 10 to 15% of your gross annual salary every year. Okay? So here's what we've got. We've got 17 years of investing. We're going to add an additional, we're going to have the 401k match, which is $183. And then we're going to add the additional 6%. So his total contribution is going to be $458 out of his check. And then this is going to be the match. So that's going to give us a total of what? $458 and $183. That's $641 is now the total contribution into his 401k. Now, inside of his 401k, he's invested in strictly the S&P 500. So just a very simple S&P 500 index fund. And so if you look at the S&P 500 since 1957, it's averaged 8% with inflation. But over the next 17 years, for this example, I'm just going to say he only earns 6%. So let's say he gets a 6% rate of return on the S&P 500 and on his contribution. How much is he going to have saved for retirement at 67. Remember, he's 50. So let's do this. $80,000 is how much we have currently in our 401k. We're going to add $641 now on a monthly basis. We're going to earn 6% a year, and we're going to do this for 17 years. He's going to have $447,713 saved in his 401k. Now, that doesn't seem like a whole lot, but for someone who is at $80,000 at 50, just by adding more money into their 401k, continuing to invest the same way towards the S&P 500 to get maximum amount of growth, he's going to have close to $500,000 with bonuses and with cash left over in retirement savings when he goes to retire and take Social Security at his full retirement age. All right? So I hope this has helped. Have a great day. God bless. Bye-bye.